What you must never do is slag off the club legend, but let's just go. Arsenal, Thierry Henry was not a gentleman. Thierry Henry was a great player. The man is a Premier League legend. Some of the things he could do on a football pitch, the defences he could single-handedly rip to shreds, but lads, there exists the myth that Thierry Henry is some sort of respectable gentleman. Is he? Do gentlemen single-handedly destroy the hopes of an entire nation with a World Cup playoff handball? I know I'm beginning to sound like a bitter ex-wife, but still, I spent the night choking on my own tears. Ever tasted the tears of a malnourished Irishman? The moment that went in, watching him wheel off in celebration, as if he'd done absolutely nothing wrong, to add insult to injury, he then sits down beside Richard Dunn and wishes him hard luck. I'm not sure how Dunn didn't punch him into next week. Chelsea fans should not hate Jose Mourinho. I know there's a popular opinion out there that Didier Drogba was overrated because he has less Premier League goals than Darren Bent. Don't worry though, I didn't swap my brain for a toasty, so I'm not going to go there. Instead, I'll talk about Jose Mourinho. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Chelsea fans showing any semblance of hatred towards this man is wrong. Before this guy arrived at Stamford Bridge in 2004, your club hadn't lifted a league title since 1955. He's won you 3 and an FA Cup and 3 League Cups. Sure, he's gone to both Man United and Tottenham, but lads, what's he supposed to do? Just ignore job offers? Your club has so many rivals. To stay true to his Chelsea loyalties, as some of you seem to expect, he'd have to rule out about 9 different jobs. I mean, you've sacked him twice. What would you do if your own wife handed you divorce papers twice in 10 years? In the process of getting on with your life, are you just then supposed to ignore any woman she might have talked to? It shouldn't matter what job he takes. He could accept a job chucking pies at your great Aunt Bertha's nursing home. You should still treat him as your golden god. Liverpool, Kevin Keegan does not get enough respect. Anfield hero Kevin Keegan does not get the respect he deserves. It's true, as a player he was simply world class. Many forget this when they see him in Chapu efforts. He's a European champion, 2-time Ballon d'Or winner, but forget that. As a manager he wasn't bad either, taking a Newcastle team from the depths of the Championship to 2nd in the Premier League, playing some of the most beautiful and enthralling football along the way, but people don't see him as that now. He never gets mentioned as one of the great Premier League managers. Apparently he's just some bumbling caricature to be laughed at because of a meltdown interview he gave in 1996. This is a guy known as a quitter, a baller who chucked away a 12-point lead, the I would love it man. Christ lads, you'd swear he was joking here. Please, put some respect on Kevin Keegan's name. Man United, George Best wouldn't survive in modern football. Look, George Best was one of the greatest footballers of all time. I don't think he would have cut it in modern football. Not because he wasn't skillful, talented, or an immense footballer, but because of his off-the-pitch troubles. For Christ's sake, he was pretty much finished as a top player at 26 years of age. Such was his dependence on alcohol. He was forced to see out his career with Stockport County, Cork Celtic, Los Angeles Aztecs, Fort Lauderdale Strikers, something called Tobermory United. In this modern era of ultra-professional, strictly monitored, almost robotic footballers, the best alcoholism and playboy lifestyle would mean he'd be bombed out of Old Trafford after the first wild night. And so, those collection of bang average clubs, that wouldn't be his twilight. Tragically, those would be the clubs employing him during his peak, which makes me think, how many alcoholic journeymen stuck in the lower leagues with Exeter and Harrogate Town, how many of them would have actually been world superstars in the swinging 60s, an era where players used to smoke at half time? Newcastle, Sir Bobby Robson was not the best England manager of all time. I almost hate myself for saying this, but hey, the video's about unpopular opinions. Listen, I love Sir Bobby Robson, and I'm under no illusions that he was a great manager, one of the greatest of all time, sure. But the tagline that he was the greatest English manager of all time, he wasn't even the greatest manager from Durham. Bob Paisley steered Liverpool to 6 league titles, 3 League Cups, 6 Charity Shields, 3 European Cups, 1 UEFA Cup and a Super Cup. Factor in the fact Brian Clough lifted back-to-back Champions Leagues with Nottingham Forest. Sorry Bobby, I know you are a fantastic manager, but I have to put you in 3rd. Anyway, that's the end of it lads, what do you think? Let me know. Have I got this all completely wrong? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and as always, I'll talk to you in a while.